So this false light program, the past is in the past, keep moving forward, it keeps people trapped in the past. Whereas really, when we actually heal the past, so we do look backwards, but we look backwards whilst we move forwards. And we look backwards in a way that we actually change how we attach to the past. We actually start to upgrade the programs that have been laid down in our past. And as we upgrade those programs from the past, it comes through space and time and it upgrades us in the now moment. It literally changes the timeline that we are on right now. There's absolutely no way I'd be making this video for you. There's no way I would have been releasing that program for you if I hadn't gone through such a deep healing, awakening and transformational journey, because I would not have had the confidence. And I would have still been working in finance. I've been working in finance for 22 years. I'd worked up to the, I'd worked my way up the ladder, sort of speak. But it was so stressful and I hated it. It wasn't aligned for me. And I had to go on a deep journey to take off all the programs from the past that had led me into that place. And I realized I had to go into that place to do the work that I'm doing now, but I had to heal those things to come into alignment with my true soul's mission. So through going on this healing of the past, actually acknowledging that I had things to heal in the past rather than just being just move forward, acknowledging that I had things to heal in the past. After healing that created an awakening in me, which created a transformation. And whilst I was transforming, I was awakening and I was healing. All those things were happening simultaneously, just as the past, the present, and the future all happen simultaneously in the now moment. So the next part of this video, I just wanted to take an extract out of my Reconnect program, because we go into this in week 4 of my Reconnect program where we're going back to the future to actually upgrade our timelines, to start moving us. So we're moving forward, but this time we're moving forward on our highest timeline. This time as we move forward, we're not dragging the past with us. We're not unconscious to it. We're not recreating the past and the same experiences. We're actually moving ourselves onto our higher timelines, into our purpose, into our missions. So in this week 4, when I go into it in great detail, there's just a section of it where I use a visual that will really help you to understand in the body, because we need to understand it in the body, not just in the mind. We need to really embody the truth of it in order for us to make a change, and wake up out of these spells that have been cast upon us to keep us enslaved and imprisoned. So I just wanted to link this short little extract out of this program, which will give you a visual and will give you a way to really connect with the concept, which is not just a concept, it's not an abstract concept. This is the higher truth. And you're going to remember as you watch this part of the video. So there's just going to be a little extract here that's going to help it. And at the end, there'll be a way to purchase this program should you want to purchase it. But even if you don't want to go on that Reconnect journey, just understanding this is going to help you to start to acknowledge and heal the past and go on your own journey, whatever that journey may be, so you can start to move, jump, quantum leap like I did onto your highest timeline. I just want to talk a little bit about the time matrix, or the time warp that we find ourselves within in this 3D reality. So we've got the past, and we are programmed to believe that that everything is linear, that the past is behind us, the future is in front of us, and the now is right here. But actually, it can appear that way, but that's not actual truth. So, and the now, right now, once that guy takes another step into the future, well, now he's in the now and the future's just moved away. So every step he takes is in the now. So every step is the now. But also the past that seems to be behind him is still with him in the now. Any traumas, emotions, anything that's been unresolved, that is fragmented from our energetic system through trauma, through the shadows, well, then it is impacting our now moment. It's absolutely driving our behaviors. It's propping up our belief systems. It's creating the parameters of our life. It's creating the experiences that we create, and it's keeping us in a box, basically. So hopefully from seeing this perspective, you can see that really the past isn't in the past and the future isn't in the future. Not really. Everything is now. And as we actually look back at the linear past and we change that past, it changes the now, but it also ripples through and it changes the future. So it's interesting to see. I thought I'd look at what does warp actually mean, because we know from the time warp, well, it means to bend or turn the natural or true direction, of course, to deviate, to distort from the true. And that is the time matrix that we fell into or we came into, where truth has been distorted, where we've been kept on this very linear, focused looking path. So how do we get affected by this? Well, we have a perception that the past, we have a distorted perception, I should say, of the past. We believe that the future, we should focus on the future. We go to there'll be many TV program shows where we'll have heard these messages on repeat. We'll have said them ourselves. We'll have heard other people saying, just focus on the future. Just focus on the future. Don't look back. Don't look back. The past is behind you. Just keep moving forward. It's in the past. Just move on. Just let it go. Leave it in the past. Best not go there, right? Best not prod at that. Best to just keep it in that box. Don't open the box. All of these are collective, subconscious, subliminal programs that we don't even realize are keeping us stuck in trauma, are keeping us stuck repeating old patterns, repeating the past over and over and over and over again. And that is why these kind of sayings are there to do. They're there to keep us stuck in the past so that our future is our past. So Pandora's box, I was just thinking like Pandora's box, and I couldn't really remember the truth about Pandora's box, but I did have an underlying feeling that it wasn't a nice message. So I just thought I'd check it out. And so I'm going to tell you the story in a nutshell, and you can see the similarities between this story and the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So Pandora's box, this is part of Greek mythology. And Pandora was said to be the first human woman on earth. So here we've got Pandora, Eve, and she was made in the image of God, so she was given certain powers of the gods. But then her father Zeus, well, he gave her this box was all tied up, nailed shut, and he said to her, so this is a bit like the tree of good knowledge of good and evil. He said to her, do not open that box, Pandora. What is in that box is knowledge for the gods. If you open that box, it's not for human eyes. Something bad is going to happen to you. Again, you're going to know what is good and evil. If you open the box of knowledge, you're going to know good and evil, and you're going to bring hell into your life, basically. So we can see again the parallels between Eve, and obviously it's always a woman doing this, by the way, that is sending us into hell. So we've got Eve, who her father God gives her this tree of knowledge. Why would he give her a tree of knowledge and then say, well, you can't have the knowledge? And why would any father, unless they're a psychopath, not want the children to have knowledge to grow and expand? So we can see again here, the moral of this story is that curiosity leads to bad things. Don't be too curious. Don't be curious, and do not seek out knowledge, because if you seek out knowledge, something bad is going to happen to you. So we can see how these tales are really in many different stories, but the underlying energies of them. So that was a very short extract from my week 4 Reconnect program, which is an 8-week online program which is designed to take you through a deep healing, awakening, and transformational journey. And week 4 is all about going back to the future, where we go back and we rearrange the energetic bricks that have been laid down in our past experience, the past traumas that we all experience, even though this world has taught us that trauma is being in wars, that trauma is having something horrific happen to us or to someone in our family. Whilst that is obviously trauma, there are so many other traumas that have been normalized that create all these limiting beliefs within us, that create all these boxes, all these mind prisons that actually stop us from connecting to our true authentic selves, that stop us from moving into our true alignment and doing the things that we really desire within our hearts, due to lots of guilt, shame, fears, limits, the way we see the world, which is often an illusion due to past experiences that we've been taught to believe it's in the past. But hopefully from that little short extract, you could see how the past is happening right now. So if you're interested in that program, in the description below, you will see a link to that program, and you can get access to it right now, and you can go on that journey. It is the journey that I have been on. It's been a hugely transformative journey, and within it, it all comes with a 21-day money back guarantee as well, because I know that you will love it once you start the journey. But I also give away week 7 of the program for free. So if you want to dip your toe in and have a look at one of the weeks, week 7 is all about forgiveness. It's forgiveness 180. And originally I had the first week in this becoming mindless, but I was guided very recently as I was seeing a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of anxiety, a lot of grief out there. I was guided to swap that out and put the forgiveness one in, because as well as going back and healing our past, which we must do if we want to create a different future, we heal our past, but we move forward at the same time. So it's not that we're not moving forward while we're healing our past. In fact, while we're healing our past, it starts to propel us to move forward in a direction which is our highest timeline. But as well as healing our past, we also what is critical to healing and to changing our future is forgiveness. So I've been really guided to give that one as a free one, so you can dip your toe in as well, and you can sign up for the free week if you want to, or you can just jump straight in for the whole program. Like I say, it does come with a 21-day money back guarantee anyway. But hopefully, whether or not you want to do the program or not, hopefully just understanding that new perspective will give you a new perspective on actually the fact that we do need to do our healing. We do need to go within and find those things that are limiting us in the now, because it is the now that is creating our future. And we're going to continue to cycle around the same energetic patterns and lessons unless we do. And they might come in a different shape and form. It might come in a different relationship, a different person, or a different job, but it'll be the exact same core lessons that are spiraling round until we wake up and take responsibility and go on that inner journey. Because the inner journey is not just about healing. We don't just go in it for healing, although that is a huge part of it. It's actually for awakening and expansion and transformation. And as we expand and we awaken, we heal. And as we heal, we expand and we awaken. So all of these things happen simultaneously: healing, awakening, and transformation. Just as the past, the present, and the future are all happening in the right now. And as we heal it in the now, it goes back, it goes backwards, and it upgrades all of that past, and it ripples forwards, and it upgrades the future as well. So I hope that's inspired you to go on your inner journey, and hopefully I'll see you on the program. Thank you.